It's been another wild week in the TVC thanks to Mother Nature, but no amount of snow could keep these players off the court. We saw the Lady Vikings take on Nelsonville York with title hopes on the line. Plus, it's the latest chapter in the Athens-Alexander rivalry, and our journey beyond the court takes us inside the Athens School District. Don't change that channel because Hardwood Heroes starts right now.
Now, we have witnessed a valiant hero battle it out in a great duel against a good opponent, and I hear that the boys' hero did the same.
Curtis, I'm glad you mentioned it. In one of the biggest individual matchups of the week, this man was an absolute beast. Blake Guffey was a grown man on a mission on the floor. Despite being a non-conference game, Guffey was matched up against Tyler DiAgostino and did not shy from the competition. Guffey was a monster in the paint. Check this out. He gets his own rebound and puts it right back up and in for the and one. But the best play of the game came on the defensive side and was brought to us by the man himself. In LeBron-like fashion, Guffey runs the length of the floor and delivers us his own chase down block on DiAgostino. And when it comes to arguing for Hero of the Week, his stats speak for themselves, Curtis. A double-double of 32 points and 12 rebounds, along with 5 assists, 1 steal, and 1 excellent chase down block. Guffey, against a premier player in the TVC, leaves no doubt for Hero of the Week.
The Federal Hawking Lancers are off to a rough start this season. After placing third in the TVC with a 14-7 record, the Lancers graduated a few key players, including All-State Special Mention Paige Tolson. This season, Federal Hawking only has 3 seniors and an underclassmen-heavy roster. Head coach Amos Cottrill discussed the role he hopes to see from his seniors this season.
We're just looking for good leadership. They've got the most varsity experience, so we're just trying to get them to fill some of the holes that were left last year from the seniors leaving. And so far they've stepped up and done a good job. We've been down a little bit with injuries and quarantine, so we've been playing mostly without our seniors this year.
One of the key seniors is Alexis Smith, who discussed her role as a leader.
I think my role is really to get the underclassmen to push themselves, know that they're capable. They don't really have the confidence they need, and I think that the seniors are really good about bringing them up.
With a team that is very underclassmen heavy, the growth of the team becomes crucial.
We push a lot of growth mindset. The mindset on the back of the shirt comes from the growth mindset mentality of, we understand that we're going to make a lot of mistakes as a young team. As a younger coaching staff, we're going to make a lot of mistakes. But if we learn from those mistakes and continue to trust the process and build, that ultimately we will improve each year.
Also with mostly underclassmen, that provides some of the younger players to get leadership opportunities. Such is the case for freshman Larissa McDaniel, the team's captain.
Larissa plays the way we like to play basketball. She plays very hard. She gives 100% every time she's on the floor. But what she has to learn as a freshman coming into the varsity game, she has to learn how to control the ball better, pick better shots, be more of a vocal leader. So she's going to continue to grow as a freshman, but she possesses the characteristics that we want in our leaders.
She could have broke both of her legs and she would still play. She's just unstoppable, really.
McDaniel, Smith, and the rest of the Lancers will look to grow together as a team in hopes of making a fight in the TVC and a potential run in the playoffs. For Hardwood Heroes, I'm Jack Demmler reminding you to be heroic.
Xiomara Castro has been sworn in as Honduras' first female president. In her inauguration speech today, Castro criticized the outgoing administration for leaving her in a country heavily in debt, where poverty and a lack of opportunities have driven hundreds of thousands to migrate in recent years. Castro faces high expectations to turn around Honduras, but there is uncertainty over whether an unfolding legislation crisis will allow her the support she needs. 2 congressional leadership teams are claiming control of the legislature, and experts say neither faction has been selected legitimately. A developer plans to open a Starbucks and a Chipotle on East State Street in Athens. The new restaurants would be located side by side just across the street from Walmart and Lowe's. The lot has been occupied by a used car dealer for the past couple years. The developer RPG is seeking approval from the Athens Planning Committee and City Council before it can begin construction. Construction on the 2 restaurants is expected to begin in the spring, with plans to open sometime between September and December. The Athens Bulldogs welcomed in the #1 team in the TVC Ohio, the Alexander Spartans. The Bulldogs had beaten the Spartans in their last 3 meetings and were looking to add to it.
Athens found themselves down early, but battled back to take the lead in the second quarter, with Nathan Shattuck starting to show off his hot hand, hitting 2 threes.
After only being able one heading into the locker room, the Athens Bulldogs relied on a heavy three-point shooting performance from Nathan Shattuck, as well as their ferocious defense that helped shut down Kyler DeAugustino en route to their 48-39 victory. Offensively, the Bulldogs found their fire in the second half, with Shattuck hitting not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 more threes to give him 6 3-pointers on the night, shooting 6 for 10 from behind the arc as part of his 21-point performance.
I don't know, I was just trusting in what I've been doing lately. I've been putting in the work, and it's nice to see him fall.
Defensively, Athens understood the assignment, doing everything in their power to contain Kyler DeAugustino.
We put a game plan in and we actually executed it. You know, I mean, he only got a couple completely free looks tonight. And you know, our job, I thought Landon Wheatley did a nice job, and I think Nathan Shattuck did a great job of helping. Whenever Kyler got into the paint, he had somebody else waiting for him.
The Bulldogs did just that, only giving up 13 points, shooting about 5 for 20 from the field, and forcing him to turn the ball over about 7 times. With this 48-39 victory, Athens shakes up the TVC Ohio race. For Hardwood Heroes, I'm Jack Demmler, reminding you to be heroic.
Now, Jack, we have revealed our Boys Hero of the Week, and there's a lot of campaigning on who should be the Girls Hero of the Week, so who has the honor?
Oh, Curtis, do you not know? Have you not heard? Our Girls Hero of the Week comes directly out of Nelsonville, New York, and it is none other than Mackenzie Hurd. In Thursday's game against the Wellston Golden Rockets, Hurd was a force to be reckoned with offensively. She led the way, being one of the game's leading scorers, dropping 22 points and scoring 80% from the field in the second half. That includes 100% from beyond the arc. She was also close to getting a double-double as she utilized great court vision and tallied a total of 9 assists. Hurd was an offensive work of art, but it was not just the offensive side where she prospered. Along with Hurd's 22 points and 9 assists, Hurd pulled in 7 boards and was a thief in the night as she totaled 6 steals. We were a few key plays away from a possible quadruple double. Hurd has consistently proven herself to be a focal point for these Nelsonville York Buckeyes, and she proved it against the Golden Rockets.